And so if you see me do a live video broadcast on Facebook or even on YouTube, if I wasn't doing it on my phone or tablet or whatever, 99% of the time I'm using Ecamm. Hey, you know, one of my favorite ways of making videos is making live videos. One reason why, because, when you make a live video, you don't have to worry about editing. Once you share whatever you needed to share, whatever your message was, and when you hit stop or finish or complete or done, that video is out there, right? It's on Facebook, whether you're doing Facebook Live, whether you're doing YouTube Live, it's out there, it's done. And of course you can go live. We all know you can go live from your phone using your Android device or your Apple iPhone or even your iPad or tablet. Of course you can go live, from your computer. And matter of fact, most of my videos when I go live are typically on my computer, on my iMac, my Mac computer. Matter of fact, this video is definitely going to be for Mac users because I use a particular software when I go live from my computer called Ecamm. It's really, really simple. I've been using it now for a little over 2 years. And so if you see me do a live video broadcast on Facebook or even on YouTube, if I wasn't doing it on my phone or tablet or whatever, 99% of the time I'm using Ecamm. Here's why I like Ecamm, because it's really, really simple. It's not a lot of complicated, steps to really broadcast live. There are a lot of programs out there. Sometimes they're a little confusing. There are a lot of great programs out there as well. So this isn't the only solution. It's just my favorite solution that I particularly use for a lot of my live videos. And again, it's called Ecamm. I'm going to give you a little insight of how it works. And of course, again, like I said, there's a lot of different ways on how you can go live. I like Ecamm because it fits exactly what I needed to do. It just fits right into my workflow. It makes it really, really simple, and it gives me some features that can really set me apart, make people go like, whoa, that's pretty cool. How do you do that in a live video? So that's one reason why I use Ecamm. Matter of fact, let me kind of show you really quick here. Here I've got, let me pull up the actual website here really fast. And if you see here, this is the main page here. Of course, you can download it. They got a free trial. Let me kind of just go over some of the pricing plans here just really quick so you know. They got a standard plan, $12 a month. You get unlimited streaming, all platform integrations, custom branding. You can even do green screen, which is pretty cool. Screen sharing, picture-in-picture, multi-camera split screen, and a lot of other stuff. Most importantly, one thing I like is it has Canon DSLR support, because I like going live on a lot of my live videos. I like using my Canon cameras, my professionally made cameras, right? Because it creates a different professional look, a commercial look, a glossy look in a lot of my live videos. And a lot of people ask me, hey, was that recorded or was that like a live? I'm like, no, hey, that was a live video. I've actually had people ask me that, like, how are you doing that? How are you making it look like that? So that's one reason I like Ecamm, because it's really, really simple. Just plug up your camera, bam. I'm gonna show you how it works here in just a second. But that's one of my favorite features of Ecamm, is that it gives me that ability to do that, plus a whole lot more stuff as well. Matter of fact, let me kind of go back, kind of show you. Of course, on the page there's some different examples of what it does and all that kind of stuff. And so it's pretty cool. As you can see, it's pretty crisp, right? Does a lot of cool stuff. And let me kind of scroll down, so you can check out the page. Matter of fact, you'll see some information right below how you can get connected with Ecamm if you are a Mac user. If you have an iMac or a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air or whatever, you'll have that ability to use Ecamm as well. So it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, let me show you here. Let me minimize that. And here's Ecamm. Here's the actual program itself, the interface. As you can see here, and what it allowed me to do is do a lot of different things. I'm going to show you just really quick here. I'm not going to go into a big long tutorial here because they got a lot of training and everything. And once you become a member of Ecamm, you can actually check everything out. And here, let me kind of go back here. Well, before I even do that, I don't even think I even went over the pricings. I kind of just showed you some of the features, but they got a $12 a month plan, and of course a $20 a month plan for pro users. I have the standard, but if you're like really advanced and you got a lot of video equipment, a lot of different things that you want to do, you definitely want to be a pro member, because it's going to give you more capabilities to do a lot more, and you can check it out. But I'm not going to go over that. You'll see all the details on the website, but I wanted to kind of share that really quick here. So let me show you really quick here. In the top right hand corner, this gives me, which is this little overlay here, gives me the ability to add pictures in my video. So basically what you're seeing here is what would be here. Let me cancel that real quick. This is what you actually see, like if I was broadcasting live on Facebook right now. This is basically what you'll be seeing on Facebook or on YouTube or what have you, right? And I can actually broadcast into some other different options here. I'm going to show you here in just a second. Here, let me show you this really fast here. So for example, if I wanted to add an image, let's just add this image, and I can add this image as an overlay, you know, over my here, let me do this here really quick here. Okay, it's a pretty big image, and I have the ability to you know, zoom it in, zoom it out like that, right? It's pretty cool. So you just kind of you know, scroll over your mouse, you know, and it can work. But they got all the instructions. It's pretty simple. So I can actually add images. So if I wanted to add an image and have the image somewhere located, you know, on my video as I'm going live, and I can cancel that out. One thing I also like is the ability to write text. So I can say hello everyone and then hit add. So if you see me do some live videos and I'm like sharing different you know, different phrases, or maybe a website link or an email address or whatever, I can do that. And also when I am going live, when people are commenting, you know, like when you go live and people are commenting on your live, I can actually take that comment, like right here, this little overlay right here shows all the different comments that are happening when you go live, and I can actually take a comment, like it say John Doe just commented, and I can actually drag his comment right into my live feed, and people can actually see who that is and what their question was or what their comment was. It's pretty cool. So it creates more engagement, and so that's one thing I do like about Ecamm as well. So it gives you that ability. I have my sound level overlay here where I can change microphones. Of course, I'm speaking on my Yeti mic now, and of course if I wanted to use my computer mic, I can change that to my computer mic, whatever. You know, I can even tie in different video sources, like for example, which I'm going to show you here in just a moment, how I can actually tie in my DSLR camera, which typically if I'm using Ecamm, not in every case, it just all depends on what I'm doing at the time and how it is something I really want to make really glossy, or I'm just trying to deliver a really quick message. Because sometimes I just use my webcam that's on the computer, but a lot of times if it's something that I really want to present and use as a major asset in my content library, I'll use my DSLR camera, and I'm gonna show you how that works here in just a second. Matter of fact, let me turn it on. So I got my Canon DSLR. This is my Canon 70D. I'm recording this right here, this part of the video, on my Canon M50, which is a mirrorless camera. This is my DSLR camera here, and I've shot a lot of videos on this camera over the past several years. But one thing I like about Ecamm is that all I got to do is plug it up to my camera, which is basically just a USB. Boop. Pops right into the back of, you know, my iMac, and now all I have to do is just turn it on. Let me turn it on here, and when I turn it on, it's going to show another option. As you can see, it came right here. Right now, as you can see, now I've got like two different windows right here at the bottom, right? You know, the main one that I'm on now is my webcam. As you can see, this is my webcam feed. But I'm going to click, and I'm going to click the DSLR feed, and boom. So there's my DSLR. Now I just got my regular wide angle lens here, so I don't have any, it's not a really major fancy lens or anything, but it does create a different look, right? I can create a different look. You know, I can, you know, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, whatever. You know what I mean, right? So it just gives me options to do different things, and I got some other different types of lens. Now, doesn't mean that you got to do this. So let me kind of put a disclaimer here. Now, even if you don't have those type of cameras, you don't need it. Okay, this is what works for me. All you got is your webcam, that's great. You're good. Okay, if you have an iMac and you want to step up the production level of a lot of your live videos coming from your iMac or MacBook Pro laptop or what have you, right? It'll help you step it up because it gives you the ability to do some different things. I'm not going to go over everything because we'll be here for about a good 45 minutes to an hour, if not maybe even longer, going over all the different things that it can do. However, the one thing that I do like about Ecamm is that it's very simple to use. It's not a big learning curve or anything. Just it's pretty point and click. Matter of fact, let me show you. I just kind of showed you some of the different features that you can do. But if you notice right here at the bottom, right now, if I went live right now, I could just go live, boom, and I'll just be right there on Facebook. So it gives me the ability to go live on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and even YouTube. And then there's some different plugins that I can get that are optional because these are like different services from different companies where it will allow me to go live. For example, Restream will give me the ability to go live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And I can actually integrate Restream, which is a separate company, separate service, and I can tie it into my Ecamm, layout here. I can tie it into my Ecamm program as a plugin, if you will. And when I go live, like on Facebook, it allows me to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And of course, if I'm on Facebook here, I can go live on different fan pages that I have, different groups that I manage or whatever. So if you got like a group that you manage and you want to go just live just in that group, you can use Ecamm and just broadcast straight in that group, or broadcast straight to your fan page or whatever you have, or just broadcast straight on your Facebook timeline, on your main page. You can do it that way as well. Of course, you can schedule lives as well. So if you want to go live at 3 o'clock and it's only 1 o'clock or whatever, you can set up a time and you can go live, come back to your computer, then you can go live. It'll already be scheduled. People can start getting notifications that you're about to go live. It's pretty cool. So again, I'm not going to go over to all the details. I just wanted to kind of give you a little insight on how I go live on a lot of my different videos when I'm at home here in my office, on my computer. 9 times out of 10, I'm definitely going to go live using Ecamm, especially if it's something that I'm going to be doing, that I'm really trying to give some value, really trying to do some training. I want to have the ability to go back and forth. It also, I didn't even share this here really quick. Let me show you. Like we're on the camera section here. If I wanted to share my screen, I can definitely do that. Let me pull up this. Well, it might let me do it from here. Let's see here. So as you can see, if I just wanted to share my desktop, now it just has of course I don't have anything on my desktop at the moment, so that's why it's blank right here. But if I had like a different, website or whatever, I could. Matter of fact, let me show you that really quick. Let me come back to the, these little icons here at the top allow you to go back and forth from your camera to sharing your screen or even broadcasting a video. Here, let me show you just real quick, just kind of give you an example. So if I go back to Ecamm here, let's just go back to the main page, and if I want to share this screen, there it is. And I can even zoom in and all that kind of stuff. So on the people that are watching my live video, they will actually see that on their end. So I can zoom in and all that kind of stuff. If I want, let me go back to the regular video output here. And let's say if I wanted to, let's say there's a video that's already pre-recorded, like maybe an intro that I wanted. Like sometimes I like doing intros on my live video. People are like, how did you do an intro for your live video? It's, kind of give it a commercial feel. You can do all those kind of things as well. Like for example, if I click on this option right here at the top, video file, I think I got an intro. Yeah, right here. I can hit open, and what did it do? That's an intro right there, and it'll broadcast the audio and everything, right? And when I'm done, I can just come right back, just like that, right? So I can go back and forth to it. There it is right there. Okay, so it gives you the ability to broadcast other different types of video files. Sometimes I've done live videos and I had maybe like a presentation that I've done before, or maybe somebody else's presentation. Maybe I recorded somebody else's presentation for maybe some opportunity, some product, whatever, and I'm like, hey, that's really good, I don't need to redo it, I'll just broadcast theirs. So I'll come on, do my little song and dance or whatever, and share whatever I need to share, and then I'll flip it to that video file and let them watch that full presentation, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. You get the picture. So it gives you a lot of features. As you can see, a lot of different things that you can do. You can broadcast pre-recorded video. You can, share your screen. You can, do different cameras. I mean, it's all right there that you can control, and it's really, really simple. It didn't, when I first got Ecamm a couple years ago, I was like, man, this is really simple. I'm just going to start using this. I was using some different things at first, and but it was just kind of complicated. I mean, I kind of got it, but a lot of people I was trying to share that with, they were just having a lot of issues with it. And even though it works, but I found Ecamm, if you have a Mac, it can definitely work much better for you. So you'll see some other resources right below. Go ahead and click in the YouTube description. You'll see right there, right below, some other options, especially if you have a Windows computer, and you'll see some other different things that we use when we're making videos and all that stuff. So check out that information. Hopefully this was helpful. Hope you got some value from it. Comment below if you have any questions about Ecamm, or just about going live on Facebook, on YouTube, or just going live in general. Just comment below. I love to hear from you, and I love to answer those questions for you if you have them. And that's it for this video, guys. As you can see, pretty simple. I don't have to go into all the details. Once you get it, you can check it out yourself, and they even have a free trial. So check it out, download it, play around with it, do some broadcast, and I think you'll definitely like it, especially if you have a Mac and you want to start stepping up your video game, your live video game. This can definitely do it for you. Trust me, I've been using it for a few years now, and it definitely does work. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you got some value. We'll see you on the next video.